about to have a really good time, and it's sure to make you smile. On the bus, in the car, on the AirPods without wires. Rank it up on the worksite, it's the Bad and Liam podcast. Bad and Liam podcast.
G'day there, podcaster.
And welcome to our extra chat with Joel Creasy from the popular Drive program Kate, Tim and Joel. Good to have someone on from the Nova family. In fact, next week we've got Chrissy Swan as well, so just really doing the rounds. And we have those guys on pretty regularly, I think, as well as Fitzy. Isn't it funny how you have like one person from each team that you speak to the most?
Yeah, that was representative.
Yeah, and I would say Tim was our person from Kate, Tim and Joel, but now we've had Joel on more, I think.
Yeah, well, Joel's always doing stuff.
He's doing stuff, that's it.
Not to say Tim isn't.
Yeah, it's just like more stuff we would talk about, I suppose. Like it's like Eurovision.
Yeah.
Like fringe shows in Adelaide touring or whatever.
Could get Blackers on to talk about Getaway.
Yes, he does that externally. And Kate, she does like skincare stuff.
Yeah, I think that's more like just, I don't know, radio stuff.
Wouldn't be doing an interview about that.
Yeah. So Kate, tell us about your new skincare.
Well, she did a kids book as well.
Yeah.
But of course they all helped us out with voicing our kids book. Anyway, look, enough babble. Enjoy the chat.
Turn on the radio between 3 and 6 p.m. weekdays and you'll be lucky enough to have this guy bless your ears. He's on his way to Adelaide for his free show, Basic AF, but not before he announces the Aussie who'll be representing the country at Eurovision this weekend. Please welcome Joel Creasy.
Mr. Joel Creasy, good morning.
Oh, morning, fellas. Thanks for having me. I'm beaming to you live from my hotel room on the Gold Coast, where it is absolutely torrential.
Oh, jeez, yeah, it's raining everywhere, and of course in Sydney, like torrential rainfall.
Yeah.
Pretty nice here in Adelaide, I've got to say. I've been enjoying seeing your new promo shots. I don't know how you got cool ones. I saw a bus that went past the other day. And
Kate, Tim and I?
Yeah, you,
Right,
Kate and Tim, it's like Abbey Road style,
So you're
really
walking.
cool. You're like walking like the Beatles, and then Ben and I look like geography teachers. It's like, I don't know what we're wearing. They photoshopped us to maybe look a little bit older, and we just look so uncool next to you guys.
Have you noticed, though, how much bigger Kate is than Tim and I?
Yeah.
She had a
She's so-
laugh.
Because people might not realise this, but Kate and Tim, I would say, like fairly short, like similar size, and you are very tall, Joel.
Yes, in comparison to the both of them, I tower over them. But in our new promo image, Kate is like Godzilla, and we are her two backing dancers.
Now, look, Joel, it's that time of the year again. Eurovision. Any favourites this far out?
Well, they rehearsed Smith and I very late in the evening. So I caught the end of Sheldon Riley's performance, which looked spectacular. I know Paulini's about on stage now, rehearsing. So I'm going to sneak over and have a look. Jaguar Jones seems to have a lot of fans. Voyager. I really can't pick it up. Maybe by Saturday, when we've done a few full run-throughs or stumble-throughs, I'll know a little more. But it's exciting. They get to go to Torino, Italy. That's a sexy city.
One of the things I was wondering about as well this year with Eurovision, it's a little bit easier to get across the borders. Is SBS going to be sending you to Italy?
Well, they better, because we didn't get to go the last 2 years. Miff and I have a joke in the show about, us in the live show, us in hazmat suits with diamanted wheelie, carry-on bags. So that's sort of driving the message home to SBS that we will be going. But, each year we're the artists, drunk auntie and uncles. So they need us there to guide them and tell them, which bars to avoid. So, fingers crossed, we're an integral part of the team.
Oh, absolutely.
At the moment, we are speaking with Nova's very own Joel Creasy about Eurovision, and just pivoting from Eurovision, Joel, into Adelaide Fringe. You're going to be coming.
Oh, can we please? Because
Yes.
I've got, about 3 billion tickets to sell, so go for your life.
So the show is called Basic AF. Now, Joel, you're not basic, though. I'd say you're extra, don't you reckon?
I'm extra in all the obvious ways, I love fabulous clothes and talking like a real bitch. But I am so basic. the thing each year with writing a stand-up show is, you know, I see all my comedy colleagues write these beautiful stand-up shows that they often have a political message, or they'll tug at your heartstrings, or, you know, they'll really expose themselves on stage. And I just don't do any of that. I say to my audience, if anything, you'll leave dumber, but gosh, you'll have a good time. Because, you know, I've turned 30 recently, and I've realised all I want to do is go out, tell some jokes, come home, eat some cheesels, and watch Bridgerton on the couch. I'm a basic gal, and that is so fine by me.
Oh, well, I mean, it's a great way to live your life, Joel. Where can people get those tickets?
Your
website.
Bad.
No, that's probably more my job, to be honest.
I'd say adelaidefringe.com.au if you want to get tickets to Basic AF. If you
Yeah,
want to
I'm
Joel
playing
for
the Garden.
Fringe. Yep.
I'm in the Garden. Yeah.
Also, tune into SBS this Saturday at 8:30 to see Eurovision Australia Decides. You can cast your vote. Joel Creasy, as always, mate, thanks for joining us this morning.
And that's the end of our chat with Joel Creasy. As we learnt, Basic AF.
Yeah.
Extra on the outside, but on the inside, just a basic biatch.
Yep.
As he put it so eloquently.
Yeah.
Oh, you seem a bit flat.
Well,
What
it's
is
not-
this? Because it's a Friday, or?
Yeah, there's not much to say.
Yeah. Okay, well, I mean,
I think I'm saving myself for the extended Friday.
for me, it's every time the mics come on.
Yeah.
You know, even if I'm not feeling it.
Yeah. Well, what I'll do is
I'm doing is I'm putting on a bloody show.
I'll sit back
you
and
know?
enjoy the show.
Okay, well, I'm going to need you to lift in the next podcast.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.